Welcome to our exclusive look at the new cars, trucks, and SUVs that will be hitting dealerships in the coming months, and some vehicles that are just concepts, some ideas for the future. In Los Angeles, here's Coin6 automotive expert Nick Miles.
Now, being in LA, we always want to look at the coolest and the fastest cars. So here is a list of the Fast and Furious cars shown at this year's show. It seems like we've been waiting a lifetime for the on-sale date of the new Acura NSX, and the LA Auto Show was just another tease from the company. The official unveiling was at the North American International Auto Show in January, but since then we've seen new colors and more of these cars' specifications have been leaking out.
Ladies and gentlemen, the soul of a car is the emotional connection that it makes with the driver. And with the NSX, that connection will be intense.
Here is some of what we know. It'll definitely be fast and furious. A hybrid sports car with a 3.5-litre twin-turbo V6 engine pumping out 500 horsepower. When will we get to drive it? The word is in spring sometime. Also fast and furious, and fast becoming a classic, is the Mercedes-Benz SL Roadster. Mercedes are refining the design of the 2016 model year and adding a 450 version to the 550 and two AMG models, allowing a more entry-level buyer into the segment. With a strong economy, fast and furious cars are in hot demand. Sales are on track to start in the spring of the new SL, and much has changed on the vehicle. The lower air intake got bigger, with a more angled, chiseled look. Mercedes have avoided fixing something that wasn't broke. The interior remains much the same. It does have a new steering wheel, new seats, and a larger infotainment screen. But the most exciting part of the car is the new engine. Top of the range is a 6-litre V12 engine that makes 621 horsepower, enough to power a big truck, but something that places this car right at the top of the Fast and Furious category. One of the vehicles hitting the auto show circuit this year and getting lots of attention is the Audi R8 V10 Plus. It is recorded as the most powerful and the fastest Audi of all time. This vehicle is worthy of the Audi Halo car title. The R8 V10 Plus was created along with the R8 LMS race car. They share 50% of the same parts, including that V10 engine, very cleverly making this a Fast and Furious player. Audi have adopted their virtual dash in the new R8, doing away with the gauges and giving the driver a single screen. And Audi upped the car but didn't change things too much. They did the same thing on the interior. It looks better but still maintains the R8 feel. Audi also know how to make you feel good, putting an open valve exhaust button on the steering wheel to make the pipes of this car sing. The drive is even more enhanced with magnetic adjustable dampers that change the ride and handling of the car. They turn themselves on and off as needed. The brother from another mother for this car is the Lamborghini Huracan, and first reports lead me to believe the R8 is a better ride. It takes a very complicated mechanical beast and makes it easy to drive. And just in time for spring, Porsche introduces a new 911 Targa S this year, and it makes our list of Fast and Furious cars. An enhanced all-wheel drive version brings driving dynamics to the convertible. Under the hood, a 3-litre twin-turbo flat 6 with a 0 to 60 mile an hour time of 3.8 seconds. From some smoking hot rides to some big and beautiful cars, trucks, and SUVs, these are some top-notch vehicles that are perfect for your Hollywood lifestyle. Head into Tinseltown to any major studio lot in Hollywood and you'll see a large number of these. The Range Rover Sport. They are a favorite of those that work in the entertainment industry. But now the Range Rover Sport got even more sporty.
Land Rover is on a journey of transformation. We're now in the process of creating a whole new generation of vehicles. Most of the focus so far has been on Range Rover.
This is an interesting space that is emerging in the automotive world. The luxury sport utility vehicle mated with the performance of a sports car. Land Rover chose LA to show the world the new Range Rover Sport SVR. If you thought SUVs were big and bulky, think again. They're big and beautiful, but now they move like a racer. The SVR has already claimed the fastest production SUV lap time while racing around Germany's Nürburgring. A 5-liter supercharged V8 engine pushes out 550 horsepower with a 4.5-second 0 to 60 mile an hour time. This SUV has a top speed of 162 miles an hour. The words "shut up and take my money" come right out of my mouth when I heard those performance stats. But the 2016 Range Rover Sport is so much more than a track performer. Take it on a freeway and it can merge faster than many sports cars. And on long stretches of road will show you outstanding performance and handling characteristics. This is the Renaissance Performer. Equally at home on rough, rugged terrain, the Range Rover Sport performs. Throw mud, gravel, snow, or even water at it, and it will champion through. This all-terrain monster can ford water over 33 inches deep. Also big and beautiful at this year's LA show is a vehicle that will be hitting showrooms soon, the Mercedes-Benz GLS.
If there's a car that is sort of center bullseye right for the US market, that would be the 7-passenger GLS.
The GLS is an updated GL with new drivetrain, a facelift, new interior features, along with a diesel version. US dealerships will be selling 3 other powertrains, including an AMG version of the GLS. Looking at the front, it feels like it fits into the family. With an added sharper look, new LED stripes, this is a smart looker. Although the dash is full of tech and buttons, it maintains a simple but elegant look found across the brand. A new 3-spoked steering wheel, along with Napa leather, gives this high-end hauler a high-end feel while maintaining a practical purpose. The GLS diesel 4MATIC is powered by the company's familiar turbo 3-liter V6 with a 15 horsepower improvement over the vehicle it replaces. Our final big and beautiful vehicle from this year's LA show is a luxury truck, the 2017 GMC Canyon Denali. The Denali branded GMCs account for more than 850,000 vehicles since they were introduced in 1999. And now GMC can boast the industry's first mid-size premium truck. GMC took a gamble on bringing a small truck to the market, but it's paid off. America loves them, and sales exceed expectations. The new Denali GMC has 20-inch premium wheels, chrome front grille to showcase the luxury, Milan leather seats, and is packed full of technology, which includes the GMC IntelliLink with navigation on an 8-inch screen, Apple CarPlay and Android Auto, and the world-famous OnStar 4G LTE Wi-Fi hotspot. Throw in a 3.6-liter V6 with towing capacity of 7,000 pounds and an estimated 26 miles a gallon, or the option of the all-new 2.8 Duramax Turbo Diesel, which will get you an estimated 31 miles a gallon, and suddenly you have big and beautiful together.
From futuristic tech to just plain fun, the LA show is where most manufacturers unveil their convertibles. And of course, California is the one state that sells the most convertibles. So LA, are you ready to take your top off?
We are proud to introduce the newest member of the family, the Range Rover Evoque convertible.
The first vehicle to drop the top is the Range Rover Evoque convertible. Just over $50,000, you can get the world's first ever luxury compact SUV convertible. There is also a new Mini convertible at this year's show, a throwback to the mighty 60s Mini that has evolved from a simple plain family car to a premium 4-seater with the added benefit of a soft-top convertible.
This new British darling will get 11 exterior color options, a new brown malt leather interior reminiscent of English Chesterfield sofas.
From Britain across the pond to Italy and Fiat, the Fiat 124 Spider, a soft-top roadster, returns to the US after nearly 50 years. This car has iconic Italian style with modern update. Under the hood, a turbocharged engine putting out 160 horsepower, and in the cockpit, a 7-inch touchscreen, heated seats, and keyless entry. For the audiophile amongst us, Bose premium sound with speakers in the headrests. The first 124 units will be available as a limited production run in the Prima Edizione Luxo Blue.
Now, we still have some very cool rides to show you here from the floor of the LA International Auto Show that will be heading to dealerships within the next 6 months. We'll show you some family vehicles and some big, beautiful haulers that you will love to ride in. Welcome back to the LA Auto Show and some never-seen-before cars, trucks and SUVs. Now, there are three things that drive families to buy new cars. They are safety, price and fuel economy.
The Ford Escape meets all those criteria. The compact SUV is one of the most popular vehicles in America. So is this Ford Escape what people are looking for? It got a makeover this year. What is revolutionary about the Escape is what it delivers to the customer: technology, safety, and simplicity. The family hauler just went through a revolution in connectivity. This year, it'll get 2 new EcoBoost engines for better fuel savings. Ford will use the Escape to introduce Sync Connect, which allows customers to lock and unlock the vehicle doors, start the engine, and even locate the vehicle through a smartphone app.
Earlier this year, journalists from across the globe experienced our new 2016 Outlander, but Outlander was just the beginning. It's the Outlander Sport's turn now, and here it is.
Strong on the heels of the Outlander, the Sport gets a new skin and new front end, bringing it into line with the rest of the family. The new Outlander Sport will go on sale in late winter and is expected to be priced around $20,000.
Ladies and gentlemen, introducing the new 2017 Mitsubishi Mirage.
It gets a big makeover. It keeps its 10-year, 100,000-mile warranty, but gets a whole new, more grown-up look. The front is all new with the company's new signature styling, new bumpers, headlights, spoiler, and wheels. The 2017 Mirage gets lots of handling improvements, better performance. Mitsubishi have added Apple CarPlay and Android Auto, and it'll get great fuel economy, and the price is expected to be very attractive too. Outselling Volvo by 21,000 vehicles last year, this year looks to be another solid one for Mitsubishi, and the Mitsubishi Mirage will be a big part of that story. Kia is becoming known as a challenger brand, and they've challenged what we get in a compact SUV with their new Sportage.
The all-new Sportage exudes power and agility from every angle. This isn't just another box on wheels, it's a completely different animal in the compact CUV segment.
This generation gets a cool Tiger Nose grille, improved materials, 2 engine choices including a turbo, all-wheel drive on every trim level, and the Clarify system that takes music and restores it to how it sounded the day it was recorded. Now, maybe you want some high-end luxury in your life. That means high-end materials, high-end infotainment systems, and high-end performance. And that means we'll take a look at some high-end haulers.
I'd like to show you the latest expression of Jaguar's passion, the F-Pace.
Jaguar are branching out of their comfort zone and designing a vehicle in a different space. And it appears to have worked. LA was the American debut for the company's first SUV, the F-Pace. The dimensions are all perfect and the F-Pace looks just right from the bonnet length to the dynamic swoop of the trunk. But Jaguar have managed to make the front cabin look less like an SUV. When you sit in the driver's seat, it feels like a sports car. The interior proportions are similar to those of vehicles that Jaguar are famous for, sports cars and performance sedans, but this time in an SUV. The F-Pace delivers something quite unique. It delivers the need of the modern family, while at the same time the needs of the performance driver, wrapped into an exciting dynamic design. The F-Pace will give you 3 engine choices: a top 0 to 60 miles an hour of 5.1 seconds, intelligent driving dynamics, a 12.3-inch TFT display, and introduces the Elite Care from Jaguar, their new 5-year, 60,000-mile package with warranty, roadside assistance, and complimentary maintenance schedule. For those still fans of diesel, the F-Pace comes with a diesel engine. The diesel will cost you almost $2,000 less than the cheapest gas model. Now, the new Cadillac XT5 will also come in a diesel. The XT5 will replace Cadillac's aging SRX crossover. It will appear in spring 2016, bigger but lighter than the vehicle it replaces. It's all about the rear legroom, and Cadillac won't disappoint with an increase of 3.2 inches and a sliding and rear reclining seat. The X5 will come with an option of all-wheel drive. This honestly looks more like a sports car than an SUV, with lots of LED lights at the front and the family DNA evident in this front end. On the inside, a new level of sophistication related to the CT6 sedan. A central screen right in the middle of the dash gives the infotainment system and camera system with the latest version of the Cadillac Q software. With Cadillac moving into the diesel space, maybe more car companies will follow.
Now, we all like performance, but we also like to be green. In fact, if we can lessen our carbon footprint, it helps out the whole world. Now, it used to be that green cars were boring, but not anymore. Automakers are still pushing alternative fuels to help reduce our dependency on foreign oil. Audi are leading the charge. They unveiled the e-tron Quattro concept in LA. This gives us a view of what is to come from the company in the future. And the future may not be too far away. The concept is expected to be a reality by 2018. Designed from the very beginning to be a practical, advanced tech SUV, and this vehicle can get 300 miles on a single electric charge. From the outside, this well-chiseled concept still projects the Audi DNA. It looks like and feels like an Audi. What powers this car? 3 motors, one up front and 2 in the rear that'll help rocket the vehicle from 0 to 62 miles an hour in just 4.6 seconds with a top speed of over 130 miles an hour. Honda took the opportunity in LA to show off their latest green vehicle, the Honda Clarity Fuel Cell. It's a reskinned version of their previous model. Under the hood, a fuel cell stack providing power to an electric engine, which has 147 horsepower. Honda have made some advances in engineering. They have shrunk the power stack and engine enough to get them both under the hood. That's a big improvement over other models. Expect to see this on sale in Japan in early 2016 and in the US later that year. It'll do 0 to 60 miles an hour in 9 seconds and over 430 miles on a full tank of hydrogen. Now, I recently talked to an IBM executive that told me the car of the future will be able to think for you. The car will know what you want before you know you want it. It'll be tech on display at this year's LA International Auto Show. Welcome back to the LA International Auto Show, and our look at never-seen-before cars, trucks, and SUVs. I'm Nick Miles. Now, the car of the future and the technology of the future is exploding exponentially. Let's look at some of that technology you'll see in every car. The most obvious technology that will be here within a couple of years is the autonomous car. I took a ride in an autonomous Leaf around a specially designed course and let the car do all the driving. One of the engineers sat in the driver's seat but didn't lay a finger on the controls, instead letting the car do all the work. The Leaf operated flawlessly, halting at a 4-way stop and then looking at a clear intersection before pulling away in the right order, giving way to the car on the left. There is also some groundbreaking technology in the new BMW 7 Series. This new tech allows the car to steer while the adaptive cruise control is on. It will do this for a maximum of 15 seconds, so you can do things like reach for your sunglasses. BMW has also launched some very cool technologies in Portland. They have launched an in-car app that can help you save fuel and reduce stress at red lights. As you come up to a light, the application shows you the light's color, and through audio and video, this new app shows you the remaining time on the red light, or if it's green, the app will add in a colored arrow that tells you you can make the light safely. And the cherry on the cake is the app makes drivers considerably more relaxed while driving in areas with lots of traffic lights. Here's something from Hyundai. They are taking a car's owner's manual and making it virtual with a new app. Now you'll be able to access all the information through your tablet or phone. It's as simple as downloading the app from the Apple Store or Google Play, and the cost, it's free. It starts with the 2015 Hyundai Sonata. Just put your device up to the engine and the key components are shown. Pick one and a clear 3D video will tell you how to do something like check your engine oil. There's hope for those of us that are not mechanically inclined. Want to know what separate lights on your dash do? Just tap the light and the app will go into details of what you're looking at. Imagine being able to pair your iPhone to a car via a step-by-step instruction from the app. This new way of knowing what a car does and how to interact with it includes 82 how-to videos, 6 3D overlay images, and more than 50 informational guides. Now check out this app from Open Bay Connect. They can remotely diagnose automotive vehicle problems, get quotes from local mechanics, and even do things like find a shop that will loan you a car while yours is being repaired. It's kind of like an on-demand repair service. You can find shops with the best prices,
that are closest to you. You can see how they're rated by other Open Bay customers, and you can choose repair shops that have the amenities that you're looking for, like a shop that has Wi-Fi, or one where you can drop off your car after hours. America has gone performance mad. Sales of performance cars have increased this year, and that's partly because automakers have so many new performance models coming out. We'll show you some of the newest offerings when we return.
Now, let's be honest, we all love a little speed, and I have the speeding tickets to prove it, but it's also about how the cars handle. Now, let's take a look at some of the performance prima donnas of this year's show.
Ladies and gentlemen, for the first time in North America, the all-new Alfa Romeo Giulia.
Earlier this year, Alfa Romeo took a handful of auto journalists to Milan for the unveiling of the new Giulia. Clearly built as a challenger to BMW's 3 Series, the Giulia will be built in Italy and will capture the essence of design and performance that the country has become a haven for. The Giulia will fall into the midsize sedan category, with an engine delivered by the Italian masters of the road and track, Ferrari. This new engine will deliver an astonishing 505 horsepower, which will put it in the best in class. German manufacturer BMW say they will only make 700 of the new M4 GTS. This vehicle takes the M4 to a new level of performance. This helps celebrate 30 years of the BMW M3, which has been in production since 1986. Well, thanks for watching our coverage of the LA International Auto Show, and I hope you enjoyed seeing some of the cars, trucks, and SUVs that have never been seen before. If you want more information, go to our website. It's here at the bottom of the screen, and add me on Twitter at Nick J. Miles. I'd love to hear from you and find out what you thought of the show. Until next time, keep that right foot working, baby.